So in this video, we're going to take a look at creating or modifying an assignment and getting that assignment completed and turned back in by your students. So the first thing we'll need to do is to create an assignment, and we know that we come down to the lower right to the plus button. When we select that, we get a couple different options. We're going to select Create Assignment. Now our assignment is called Identify the Controls and Variables. And for this particular assignment, we're going to attach a document that we previously created in our Google Docs, which is now sitting in our Google Drive. So I'm going to go down here and select this icon. I have an option to upload a document. Right now I'm in my Drive. I can search for that document. Here are my folders. Some documents that are in alphabetical order show up here. In this case, I know it's in this folder. And here's our document. Click Add. And then we can add some additional instructions. Okay, now I also have the option to select a due date and a time if I want to make sure it's in by a particular time. I can select. Now, this is really important over here. We're going to go across from our document that we've added, and we have some options. Students can see the file. Maybe they just wanted to be able, you wanted them to be able to read it. They could edit that file, and that means that all students would have the ability to edit that same file. But what we want is for a copy to go to each student. That way they can type on it themselves and submit their own work. So I'm going to say make a copy for each student. So we're going to select Assign. And there we go. It tells me when it is due, how many people have completed, and it reminds me that in this particular document, each student will get a copy. So let's take a look at what this might look like on the student side of things. Okay, so now we are in Biology 1 class on the student side, and we're logged in as one particular student. We can see here that one of the teachers in this class, myself, has assigned this particular assignment out. The student can see that it's not done. They see when it is due and the name of the assignment. Here is the directions that I gave, and now it says to open. If they're new to this, they'll get a little pop-up here, tells me what I can do, and click Next, kind of walks me through all the different things that a student needs to do. So a lot of times students will see this and they say, should I just click through it? If you can get them to slow down and read this, it'll be helpful to them. This way they'll know what they can and cannot do. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. Notice it already has the student's name right there. Okay, and here is our assignment. So the student would simply begin typing in on this. So we finished answering the questions, maybe not exactly accurately, but we are finished. And now it's time to turn it in. So the student will come up here to where it says Turn In, and they'll go ahead and select it. This will take them back to their class. Gives them one more chance to think, do they really want to turn this in right now? Go ahead and click Turn In. And it's finished. Now they can also add a private comment to the teacher if they want that only you would see. Post it. And you could have a conversation back and forth with them. So this would give you the opportunity to have a private conversation on this assignment with them. Back on your side of things, as the teacher, back in your class, you can see that one student has finished and one student has not completed the assignment. So this is your teacher dashboard for this assignment. You can see that the student has left you a comment. You can go in and have a conversation with them. We can see that Jamie has not completed this yet. And then of course we can enter a grade here. So from this dashboard, again, I can go in and have a conversation with Jacob about this particular assignment. I can also take a look at his work. This will pop it up in a new tab. It identifies the assignment, that it is Jacob's, and then I can go ahead and add my own comments in here if I wanted to, make corrections, ideas of things you could do differently. Basically, just like you would on any other Google Doc. Now, the other interesting thing to note is that inside your Google Drive, in a folder called Classroom, you will see the class that this work was submitted to. In this case, it's Biology 1, and here is a folder that is for this particular assignment. We'll go up one. Identify the controls and variables. And when I open that up, again, I can see that there is that assignment right in there. So all the assignments that students are submitting are being nested inside folders back inside your Google Drive. Okay, that's all for this video about adding an assignment and attaching a Google Doc for students to get their own copy and complete. Thanks for listening.